Hello everybody, this is AK. I'm back. So this video is a reminder to myself to place a bid for the upcoming 6 months T-bill auction happening on Thursday, 24th. It's on the 24th, of October. So I'm still maintaining my T-bill ladder, right? 6 months T-bill ladder, and every 2 weeks money comes back and I cycle it back into another T-bill. And as and when I have a bit more of spare cash, I will strengthen the ladder by injecting more money into each rung of the ladder so that I have money coming back, more money coming back every 2 weeks. The T-bill ladder, while it stores money in my war chest, it is also useful in the sense that it contributes to my passive income stream, right? Passive income is also generated by T-bills, and that contributes to my passive income stream, which makes life a lot more comfortable, right? And I think the upcoming T-bill auction will probably see a cutoff yield of around 3%. Or if you're lucky, a bit more than 3%. This is looking at the way US bond yields have been moving, right? And like I said in the last video on this, that was 2 weeks ago. Bond yields have moved up. They have bounced a bit higher, and they're still pretty high right now, right? So 3% cutoff yield is what I expect. Give or take a little bit, around 3%, right? And but in this video, I also want to talk about how some people might not want to look at the T-bill laddering strategy at the moment, and that's for people who don't have that much excess cash on hand. Okay. Please, I'm not trying to show off. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I have a lot of excess cash on hand, but I'm just stating a fact that people who don't have a lot of excess cash on hand, T-bill laddering might not be the best strategy. Right, let's say a person has $150,000 excess cash. Should he be building a T-bill ladder? In my opinion, no. I think the $150,000 should go into a high-yield savings account like the UOB one account, right? Even though you get money back from the T-bills, 6 months T-bills every 2 weeks, if you have a ladder, right? Savings account is the best if you want liquidity, right? Because you can take the money out, whatever sum you want to take out, at any time you want to take out, you just take out, right? So a high yield savings account like UOB one account, if you say you have $150,000 excess cash and that's all you have, I would rather put it in a UOB one account and then get 4% per annum. At the moment, it's 4% per annum, right? And also, please, don't get me wrong. This is not a shameless plug for UOB just because I'm a UOB shareholder, okay? This is something that is just content. It's not sponsored or anything. It's not sponsored content, right? So, so if you only have 150K, forget about the T-bill. Forget about laddering. Just go and put it in UOB one account and get 4% per annum by mimicking the certain criteria, of course, right? You have to spend some money on your credit card anyway. Might as well spend it on the UOB one card, and then and then you have like 3 gyro payments. And then you credit your salary to the one account. You have to credit the salary anyway, might as well credit it to the one account. And then you get 4% per annum. It's not that difficult, right? And anyway, I'm going to stop here. Otherwise, people are really seriously going to think that this is a plug for UOB and I'm being sponsored by them to make this video. Okay, that's the first type of people that I think a T-bill ladder strategy can wait or they can ignore it for the moment, right? The second type of people are people who are not interested at all in the stock market, right? But they are interested in building a retirement a fund, a nest egg for retirement. They are interested in funding their retirement, but for some reason they are not interested in the stock market. And I can tell you this is a fact because in my 15 years of blogging, in many of those years, I was talking about CPF a lot. And I gained quite a huge following just based on that topic alone. Right, there are many risk-averse people, and there's nothing wrong with being risk-averse. Right, I've also blogged about how people who are making a lot of money from their jobs, right, high flyers and big salaries for high flyers, and for people who are doing generally very well, like, in their jobs, or even they are running their own businesses and stuff like this. If they have a lot of money coming in all the time, and if they're prudent with money, they don't have to invest in order to have a comfortable retirement later on, because they just have money coming out from their ears and their nose. Okay, I'm not being sarcastic. It's the truth, right? There are some people who are just have a lot of money. Then why do they bother with investing? I have friends like that. And then they are never interested in topics on investing money, right? Because they just make a lot of money from their jobs. They don't have to invest. Right, so if they say, "Oh, I just wanted to have some kind of a safety net when I retire," then forget about laddering line, just sock away your money in the CPF, right? And hit the SA ASAP, right? So hit your CPF SA, full retirement sum ASAP, right? And that's 4% per annum, and it'll compound 4% per annum minimum anyway. Right, then there's first 30,000 you get 3%, the next 30,000 first 30,000 6%, next 30,000 5%, then the balance 4%, that kind of thing. But 4% is the base rate that we get. So take full advantage of our CPF membership. That's the first thing I'll do. If I just want to build a retirement nest egg, I have no interest in the stock market. And then of course there are other options later on. You can think of buying more annuities. There's no volatility, just provides monthly income. So on top of CPF Life, you have some other private annuities, and you probably have quite a comfortable retirement, right? So like I said before, whatever I share in my blogs and whatever I talk to myself about in my YouTube channel, right? These are things that I do, and these are things that fit my strategy, right? They are good for people like me, with people with my circumstances and people with my beliefs, right? Not everyone will have my circumstances and my beliefs, right? So we have to do whatever is best for ourselves, right? So have a good week ahead. Bye bye.